Hello, we are from Group 8 and in this video we would like to present about a case study in Chapter 1, The Pirate Bay Searching for a Safe Haven. We have divided this presentation into two main parts, the case summary and questions with answers. Let's get to the case summary. Firstly, we would like to introduce briefly about the Pirate Bay. The Pirate Bay, for years, has been one of the world's best-known and most popular sites for pirated music and content, offering free access to millions of copyrighted songs and thousands of copyrighted Hollywood movies, television shows, and video games. It is the world's largest BitTorrent tracker, and in June 2014, it had over 6 million of registered users, and it is also one of the top 100 websites in the world in terms of global traffic, according to Alexa.com. So how did the company operate? About the operations of the Pirate Bay. First, it opposed copyrighted content and demands that music, videos, TV shows, and other digital content to be free and unrestricted. The Pirate Bay did not operate a database of copyrighted content. It did not operate a network of computers owned by members who store the content, and also did not create, own, or distribute software that permits such networks to exist in the first place. Instead, it provided the search engine responding to users' queries for music tracks or specific movie titles and generated a list of search results that included P2P networks around the world where titles can be found. By clicking on selected links, users could gain access to the copyrighted content, but only after downloading software and other files from that P2P network. Let's move on to a more interesting part, questions and answers. Question 1. Why did the Pirate Bay believe it was not violating copyright laws, and what did the Swedish court rule? To answer this, first, the Pirate Bay believed it was not violating copyright laws because of the following reasons. The Pirate Bay claims that it is merely a search engine providing pointers to existing P2P networks that it does not itself control. It says that it cannot control what content users ultimately find on those P2P networks, and that it is no different from other search engines like Google or Bing. The Pirate Bay claims that they did not encourage, incite, or enable illegal downloading. However, they have never denied that the Pirate Bay was a commercial enterprise. It was designed to produce profits for its founders, with advertising as the primary source of revenue. So, what did the Swedish court say about this? The court found out that the Pirate Bay has incited copyright infringement by providing a website with search functions, easy uploading and storage possibilities, and a tracker. Next, the four founders were aware of the fact that copyrighted material was shared with the help of their site, and they were engaged in a commercial enterprise, the basis of which was encouraging visitors to violate the copyrights of owners. In fact, the primary purpose of the Pirate Bay was to violate copyright in order to make money for the owners, which is a commercial intent. Therefore, four founders of the Pirate Bay was sentenced to 1 year in prison and a payment of $3.5 million. And the next questions will be presented by my friend.
And now let's move to the second question. How has TPB managed to continue operating despite being found in violation of copyright laws? Our answer to the questions is that the case concerns a complaint by two of the co-founders of the Pirate Bay that their conviction for complicity to commit crimes in violation of the Copyright Act had breached their freedoms of expression and information. TPP has appealed to the court judgment. However, its founder has only just begun to serve jail sentences without paying any fine. It has moved its servers into caves in Sweden and exported multiple copies of its program to other countries. Although it has been haunted by lawsuits, police raids, and complications of servers in various countries, as well as having its top-level domain shut down in Sweden and other countries, it has, for the first time being, found a safe haven on the Caribbean island, Saint Martin. And now we come to the last question. How has the music industry reacted to the problems created by pirates like TPB? The answer is that the music industry has reacted by suing companies and individuals who it believes are involved in piracy and encourage strong government enforcement of copyright laws. In addition, the music industry has had to drastically change its business model and decisively move towards digital distribution platforms. They have made striking progress, and sales of music in a purely digital format now account for more revenue than sales of music in a physical platform. To achieve this, the music industry employed a number of different business models and online delivery platforms, including the Apple iTunes pay-per-download model, subscription models, streaming models, and now music in the cloud. At the end of our presentation, thank you for your listening.